Good evening. Good evening. Glad to be able to get on here again, share a few thoughts with you guys. I get asked all the time, how can they or I invest into real estate passively? So, first, let's define passively. Passively means that you're not managing the properties or the assets yourself. You're not taking phone calls when the toilet breaks or the light bulb goes out. Yeah, in fact, it's more out of sight, out of mind kind of situation. Now, that doesn't mean don't do any due diligence, don't understand what the project is about. Obviously, understand those dynamics and what the investment looks like. Um, but what you would do if you wanted to invest in real estate passively. So you want to partner with someone such as myself. My primary function for you is to find deals and to bring you in as a partner on those deals or as a potential private investor. Uh, what this does is it allows you to deploy your funds that are sitting on the sidelines, earn an interest on those funds if we're just doing one off, such as a promissory note and a mortgage. Or you can invest into my capital fund. So, what my capital fund does is we go out and acquire multifamily assets, or we'll build a portfolio of assets that the fund will hold. The benefit of being a part of a fund is you get depreciation, right? So tax breaks. Um, you get an equity play. You get the ability to have passive income, residual income through the rental income that's coming in. So these are some different ways that you can passively invest in real estate without having to be hands on. Most of the people that work with me and invest with me have full time careers, so they're not able to go hunt deals and manage deals and underwrite deals and spend time that I do throughout my day as to what's going on. So it's a great way to get involved, get started. One of the benefits with me, and you can ask other investors that work with me, is that not only do you get an opportunity to invest in the deals that I'm working in, but I also become a beacon of information for you. What does that mean? Essentially, all the information and the knowledge that my team and I collect through mentorships, classes, being around other high influential people, we share that with you. I've got some investors in my program that told me clearly from the beginning, and this is one thing I do. I always have to know your goal, and I'll touch on that in a little bit. But one of the goals this person had was that they also wanted to start investing on their own. Now, I know what many of you are probably thinking. Hey, I probably could have charged them for it, maybe a course or something. But that's not what this ecosystem that I'm creating is about. I want this ecosystem to be a family like system where we help one another. And that kind of leads me to the point of why every single investor that comes into the ecosystem, to the Darji Capital ecosystem, I do a one on one. And one of the most important questions that I care about and that I always ask is, what is your goal? And the reason for it is, one, it's important to me that if you're coming into this Darji Capital ecosystem, that we are working towards helping you achieve your goal. For some people, it's, hey, I just want to get into deals where I can generate some quick cash and take some vacations with my family. Perfectly fine. Others, hey, amid it, I'm really looking to build long term wealth for my family, or I want to get my passive income where it's equivalent to my current W-2 salary, so that I have a choice of saying, hey, do I want to continue working, or do I want to scale back my hours? Do I want to pretty much quit my job because I have equivalent or more income than what I'm already making working a regular 9 to 5, or if we're working longer hours than 9 to 9, let's say. But that's the point. That's the reason why I ask what your goal is, because it's important. I also don't want to get you into deals and projects that aren't going to help meet your goal. So it's something very important. And if you're already working with other investors and they haven't taken the time to understand your goal and your why, I think you need to reevaluate what it is that you're doing and how that fund or that partnership is working. I take very deep pride in doing so. Again, every single one of my investors, I know their why. Um, Secondly, part of this ecosystem, passively investing into real estate. I also take you through a educational platform, and the point of it is I want you to know what it is that you're going to be doing. And you're not going to be hands on to the level that I am. Right? I'm not going to ask you to come manage projects, oversee construction, none of that stuff, right? You don't have to put on a hard hat. But the point is, in all likeliness, if you are investing with me and you're having great success, it's human nature that you're gonna shout it at the rooftops like, hey, I'm investing in real estate, I'm having great success, et cetera, et cetera. Naturally, people are gonna come gravitate to you that are gonna also ask you to invest with them. And that's why I build the educational foundation to protect you, so that when others do come ask you, you know how to look at a deal. You know the right questions to ask. You know how to do due diligence to ensure, excuse me, that your money is going to be in a position where it could be safe. Now, no one can guarantee you 100% return, and if anybody does, think twice and turn around as quickly as you can and go the opposite way, because no one should be guaranteeing you 100% return on anything. If they are, they're lying to you. You'll never ever hear me tell you that, hey, yeah, this is 100% bulletproof deal. No, every project, everything that we do has an inherent risk to it. My responsibility and the team's responsibility is to de-risk those potential pitfalls, and that's what we do. In fact, one of the most important things is we don't bring people into projects that we believe are very high risk. Excuse me, very high risk. Usually, if they are very high risk, I'll deploy my own funds. And then once I de-risk the project and I believe it's a safer project, then I'll bring it to you guys as an investment vehicle. Um, but passive income definitely can change your trajectory, what you're trying to accomplish in your financial part of your life, and more not, and even equally, or maybe more importantly, it can have a dramatic impact on your family life. Just if you could just uh, close your eyes for a moment, right? And just picture yourself, right? Just close your eyes. Don't think about anything for a moment. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. And now imagine, picture it. I want you to feel it, believe it, live in it for this moment, that you have no financial burdens, no monthly mortgage, no car payment. All that has been relieved. You got your property taxes for your house, fine, whatever. Think about how that makes you feel. Think about what you would do with your life if you were in that position, to not have to handle those financial burdens, right? Like that you don't have to go grind every day to take care of those financial burdens. That is the beauty of passive income. That is why you need to be asking me as many questions as possible so that you can get started in deals, right? You need to know the ins and outs so that you can get started. Don't, the worst thing you can do is not ask. That's the worst thing you can do is not ask. How? Why? This, that. So really think about, what your goal is. And I'd love to hear it. I'd love to know. Share it with me. You can put in the comment section. Um, don't be shy. Uh, don't be shy to share your goals, what you want to accomplish. If it's, you know, you want passive income so that you can go buy a Lamborghini so that the passive income can take care of the car payment, nothing wrong with it. You're allowed to have what you want out of your life. No one can tell you no except for yourself. I hope this helps you. Definitely, if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll certainly respond back and get back to you. And if you're finding value from what we're doing, what I'm sharing, subscribe to the channel. My aim is to get on here live every day and just share with you what we're doing, projects that we're working on. And hopefully it's a benefit for you to really come into the ecosystem. We're also going to be having a event in March. We're just finalizing the date. We'll be sending everything out. We'll be publishing it on this channel as well. And hopefully you guys can make it. It's time to learn, educate yourself, be around other people who are already investing. Don't just take it from me. Ask your peers, ask those who are investing with me so you can understand how we do things. Until next time, until next time, have a great day.